Hello everyone! Today I'm going to tell you a story, Judy Moody and Stink, The Holy Joliday. Judy Moody and Stink, The Holy Joliday. Contents. Chapter 1 Frosty the Mailman. Stink was glued to the weather channel. When out on the porch, he heard such a clatter. Thunk, clunk. Stink sprang from the sofa to see what was the matter. Mailman, he shouted with glee. Somebody got a package. Stink, I hope you didn't write more letters and order more free stuff. Judy called after him. Mom and Dad will be mad. Nope, said Stink, opening the door and running down the walk to catch the mail truck before it pulled away. He liked talking to Mr. Harvey, the mailman. Mr. Harvey had a ponytail and a dog named Porkchop. How's Porkchop? Stink asked, but when the mailman turned around, it wasn't the mailman at all. He did not have a ponytail, and he did not look like someone who had a dog named Porkchop. This guy had white fuzzy hair and smiley wrinkles. He had a white bushy beard and hairy eyebrows, and he wore a furry hat with the ear flaps turned up. He did not look like a mailman. Who are you? Asked Stink. And where's Mr. Harvey? I'm the new guy, said the not mailman. Glad to meet you. My name's Frost. Call me Jack, said Mr. Frost, grinning and winking and raising his bushy white eyebrows. No way! You mean you're Jack Frost? For real? Like the snowman? Like the guy that paints frosty pictures on the leaves and windows? That's me, said the mailman. And guess what happens when a dog bites me? What? Stink asked. I get frostbite, Jack said, grinning. Stink howled over that one. Jack Frost handed Stink 2 more boxes. Special delivery today. These didn't fit in your mailbox. Are any from the North Pole? Stink shook the boxes. One was from the LL Beanery and smelled like coffee. The other one was a heavy as books but sounded like fruitcake. Sick. Probably just fruitcake, said Stink. My Grandma Lou sends us one every year around the holidays. Our cat, Mouse, is the only who eats it. Better luck next time, huh? Jack said. Hey, if you're Jack Frost, said Stink, I was wondering, do you think you could deliver snow this year? All I want for Christmas is snow. Snow? Huh? Well, you never know. Might be able to arrange it for you this year. You can do that? Stink asked. For real? Jack Frost laughed and talked at his white bird, winking and looking up at the sky. From what I can tell, there's a low pressure system moving in. Cold front could get here as early as this weekend. Wow, says Stink. So, you can predict the weather too? I've been in this line of work for a lot of years. I can feel the weather in my bones. Jack Frost stuck out his tongue. Right now, I can almost taste snow in the air. I have a super good sniffer, says Stink. Maybe I can smell it in the air. He closed his eyes and stuck his nose in the air. Sniff, sniff. He pictured catching snowflakes on his tongue. Sniff, sniff. He pictured a snowball fight. Sniff, sniff. He pictured a great big whooping whiteout. Yeah, I think I smell snow, says Stink. Stink and Jack Frost were quiet for a minute. Together, they looked up at the gloomy gray sky and sniffed the moist, damp air. My big sister says it never snows in Virginia, says Stink. My big sister says there's too much global warming. My big sister says there's like a billion to 1 chance for snow this year. Your big sister sounds pretty smart, huh? She thinks so, says Stink. It could happen, said Jack Frost. One winter, back in 1980, we got 13.5 inches in one day. Broke all the records. Ooh, says Stink. See, you just might get your floppy stuff after all, said Jack Frost. Think snow. Feel it in your bones. Thanks, said Stink. It's lucky I ran into you, you know, to put in my order and everything. Well, I'm not making any promise, Jack Frost said a wink, but I sure keep my fingers crossed. Courier, said Stink. Stink came back inside singing. Frosty, the mailman, was a jolly, happy soul. Wow, you're never gonna believe. Guess who I just met? Mr. Herbie, the mailman, said Judy, looking up from her list. No, who's got a bird that's long and white? Must be Santa. Round again. Jack Frost. I just talked to Jack Frost, no lie. Really? Was the Sandman out there too? How about the Tooth Fairy? Judy laughs herself silly. Hurdy ha ha. That's his real name, says Stink. Ask him. Our mailman's name is Mr. Herbie, said Judy. Not anymore. There was a new guy out there. Mr. Frost. As in Jack. As in Jack Frost. He knows all about snow and everything. And he says I might get snow for Christmas. Stink, I hate to break it to you, but Jack Frost is invisible. Or as tiny as an elf or something. Or something, says Stink. First of all, says Judy, counting off on her fingers. You can't just see him. Jack Frost sneaks around at night or way early in the morning to make frost on windows and maple leaves. That's what I used to think, says Stink. Second, Jack Frost is not a mailman. I mean, what are the chances? Lots of people have more than one job, Stink said. Third, even if he is a mailman, he wouldn't be in Virginia. He wouldn't be in Alaska or Minnesota. I know. What are the chances that Mr. Harvey would just disappear and Jack Frost would show up right here on the Crocker Road this time of year? But did you ever think maybe that's why he is here? Because it's our turn to have snow. I'm telling you, he can smell it coming. His bones told him to. So this Jack Frost character also has talking bones? Yeah, and he said it would be no pressures to bring snow. Or no pressure? I forget. Stink, believe me, it hasn't snowed here for like a million years. Not true, says Stink. Jack Frost said that one winter it snowed 13.5 inches here in one day. When was it? Asked Judy. Back in 1980. Okay, so 500,000 years. Stink, I'm telling you, you're not the weatherman, Stink told Judy. Neither is Jack Frost. He's the mailman, Stink. Judy let out a little puff of air. Wait, now you have me believing this stuff. This is the season for believing. The end.